Colby College. Along with a high standard of learning within these walls is also a high standard of cleaning. Our mission as the custodial crew is to create a safe, comfortable, and beautifully clean place to live and learn here. But some of our work habits to buff up the shining campus of 46 buildings were starting to break down.
Well, efficiency, we was doing what you call putting out fires every day. You'd have to wait for somebody to call up. So this was a concern, this didn't get done and that didn't get done.
The workload was not distributed equitably. You had some people who had too much to do and other people that didn't have enough.
We were adding an awful lot of space that needed to be cleaned, and we weren't adding a whole lot of personnel to do that. So it really became an issue that we really needed to get together and start thinking about some different ways of getting the work done.
We did not have an efficient operation. We were cleaning very well, but the cost of the cleaning operation was out of line with other institutions.
One of the problems we had was particularly at the end of the summer before school started, where we didn't have the manpower to put people in to clean these dormitories, and a couple of times we had complaints from parents.
Some of the problems was the fact that people were used to working alone by themselves, and now all of a sudden we're asking them to work with a team, 3 or 4 other people.
I'll bet you're sitting there wondering, what did the cleaning crew think about this new process? Did they think it would work?
No way.
No way.
No way.
No, well, they were having a hard time with this change, just like myself. You get into a system for so many years and it's hard to change. They say, well, if it's not broke, why fix it?
True. That's true. But we made it work. We knew that it was going to have to. That was what the college said.
This is what they want.
And so we were going to have to make it work. So as the 4 of us, we had to figure out how to do it and how to make it work. At first it was very tough because we weren't getting nothing done. Or somebody was doing all the work and somebody else wasn't doing much of anything. So we just had to put our own team together and say, okay, we're going to split up and do this, do this.
It really was broke, but they didn't understand that it was broke. And after a lot of this training stuff, we finally explained to them why it was broke and what it was going to take to fix it. And a lot of them do understand it now.
So how did we tackle these tough issues?
They sent the supervisors to Utah for the training, and they come back and said, this is how we're going to do it. Started up 4 groups into team cleaning. They decided which buildings, told us which buildings we were going to have and who the people were going to be. Told us to go check it out. We come over here and it was like, they got to be crazy. Had to be.
Actually, we put our teams together, we trained our folks, and they helped us modify the system to meet the areas that they were responsible for.
You know, it's a long process, and we started this about 4 years ago, talking to the cleaners themselves and showing them that we needed to make improvements, and then they helped us. They came forth with a lot of great suggestions, which brought us to a level. But then we decided we had to go a little bit farther. And that's when we brought in our consultant.
Make sure you do a good communication program before you even begin. Let them know what's going on.
I've encouraged them to just work through this. First 1 day, then 2 days, then a week, and then a month.
And this is how team cleaning is paying off for us. First, we are saving money.
Well, our cost per square foot should be reduced substantially. The initial setup for this whole program, of course, it can be quite costly because it's quite a change in terms of tools and equipment and chemicals and that type of thing. But once that initial cost has gone by, I'm sure we'll find a severe reduction in cost.
Probably exceed $200,000 before we get through with this. So that's some major savings, some major savings.
We're saving money by not having to add extra personnel to get this extra space cleaned. We're still doing a good job, and we're meeting the demands of the college.
The college is also saving money by cutting down on the amount of equipment we use and the number of chemicals we buy. We've gone from using 87 chemicals to now only using 15. Another benefit is the custodians' work habits are much safer. This backpack vacuum cleaner is clearing the path in new cleaning technology, but not everyone was convinced in the beginning.
When we first got the backpack in, and I probably was the worst one using it, and I didn't like it at all.
It has been ergonomically tested to put less stress on the custodian's back and arms. After proper training and talking with his supervisors, Robert says this is one of the best changes they've made.
And I think it's helped my wrists out a lot. I had wrist problems before. And I think maybe because of using the Sanitaire, that before we used to just go back and forth with it, and eventually, you know, this is just swinging your arms now. It's a lot
And
freer.
dancing.
Yeah.
And dance.
And once in a while,
Don't forget to
I
dance.
didn't dance this morning. I dance with it once in a while.
And team cleaning is bringing our top-notch custodial crew together and makes their time here not just a job, but a fun adventure. With a better attitude comes a better work environment for everyone.
It's fun.
It's
You've got a
fun.
group of people to work with, you can joke.
You're not alone all day long.
Right.
We've got happier workers, they're working safer, and you go in to watch them now and it almost sounds like they're having a party. In reality, they're cleaning, getting the work done, but they're having a good time doing it as well.
They threw me in the shower.
Oh, yes, we gave Robert an initiation birthday
Yeah,
gift,
they
right in the
called me over
shower.
to the shower, and they said, Robert, can you get in there and untighten that or unloosen this? And I went in there, and shoo, they got me.
Yeah, welcome to the group.
Yeah.
So I bet you're wondering what our customers think.
The people that they were cleaning for also were used to having the custodians right there, ready and willing to do anything at any time. And now the custodians are in and out before these folks even come to work. So we had to work with them with some communication issues too, but they've also come up with good suggestions for us.
There's no question that what they've been able to achieve as far as time is concerned is absolutely amazing.
But I think it's great. They do a good job. Keep it up.
The team cleaning system isn't quite perfect yet here at Colby, but with good communication as a team, we make it better every day. We've seen the overwhelming benefits. We're able to cut costs and save jobs. It puts safer work habits in progress, and team cleaning makes Colby College an even better place to work.
It's working. You have to give it time.
It really has made the cleaning of this campus streamlined. We are much more efficient than we were before. We are getting all the areas cleaned, and we have not lost any of the level of cleaning that we had before.
Try it. It does work.
Yeah. You just gotta try it. Give it a chance. Yeah.
And mine would be try it, but don't fight it. Just let it, you know, just do it and don't fight it. I think that's the key right there.
Because a lot of people here bucked it.
Yeah.
I mean, we even did at the beginning. We were very dead set against it, and we tried bucking it. And
Yeah.
you know, you just go with it. Go with what they showed you in the training, and give it the chance.
Change is such a horrible thing to go through, I guess. A lot of people have a hard time with change. And,
Change is good.
yeah. And you have
That's
to
what I
change.
said.
Throughout life, you have to make changes.
Communicate. Talk with staff, talk with faculty, talk with administrators. Make sure you talk with students. Involve the students because they're your bread and butter. They're the ones that are going to pay the bill here. So, you know, make sure that you include all these people in that communication piece.
My advice, anybody that's looking to become more efficient, run a safer department, is to go to team cleaning, but to do all the background work before they start. Don't just jump right into it.
Plan on 4 years. Don't plan on making this transition in a short period of time or over a year even. And start talking to them about the efficiencies that they see and work through that with the cleaners.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, we all like it.
I don't think I'd like to go back the other way.
Keep an open mind, and if you're really looking for efficiency, you really need to look at this team cleaning system. It's working for us.